Hello, my name is Airheaded Angel, and what you're watching here is a sped up art video I created. Today I was working on a illustration of myself for my YouTube and Twitter and all that. I had done the drawing earlier today in ink and micron pens, and this was me coloring it. As you can see, I started with the jacket using a Copic marker in the color Sky. And the Copic marker is really new, so it had a lot of buildup and it pooled. And I used my colorless blender to try and erase as much as I could of what had gotten out of the lines, but it didn't work as well as I would have liked. I then went in with yellow and orange to complete the outfit that I like to have for all of my artwork on my social media. It's actually a Fallout 4 jacket I had gotten from Loot Crate and my Flame Princess dress, which I had gotten from Think Ink, and they are my favorite things to wear. And then I did my Pokeball necklace, which I wear a lot as well. And here you can see me using a watercolor set. It's a cool little pen that holds the water in it, so you never have to dunk it into water. And it's from Sakura. That's the brand. It's the Koi watercolor kit, and I used that for the hair and the skin tone because I didn't have a marker for those that I liked. All my skin tone markers I use a lot, and they've run out, so I have to get some refills. And now I'm working on my shoes, which I love. They're very colorful. They're literally rainbow, and they're wedges. They're very fun. And so here I was just using Copic marker, trying to blend them all together into a fun pattern. After that, I go in and do the hair and the eyebrows, which are both brown. I'm using a flat shade of brown just to keep it simple. And in the eyes, you'll see that there are diamonds, which are like anime eyes, which I fell in love with after playing Fantasy Life, where I gave my character the big sparkly eyes, and I've liked them ever since. With watercolor, you want to go in with layers. So here I'm doing my second layer of skin tone, and I believe the hair tone. You want to do layers because if it comes on really light, so you have to do layer after layer after layer to really get the color buildup that you want. This also adds some really cool texture, which I love to use. I was avoiding the face a bit because I was afraid of smudging. Micron pens are usually pretty good, and Copic markers are usually pretty good at working with watercolor, but sometimes, there's mess ups. I still have some of my darker skin tones with Copic marker, so I went in with one of my darker shades to try to do some shading. I also added some shadows around the neck because I thought that would look more appropriate than just having the skin there, add more depth. And after that, I decided I'd go in and try to outline everything a bit more using the Micron pen. This would add, a thicker line, and sometimes using Copic marker and watercolor can dull the pen color, so you kind of want to go in afterwards to refresh the pen look. And then another layer of watercolor. It takes a while for the watercolor, but I really feel like the effect you get from it, it's totally worth it. After doing another shade of the hair, I started the roots of the hair using browns. And then I went in with a paint pen, very weird, and I did the whites of the eyes and my diamond earring because I wanted those to stay white and pretty. And then I went in, this is my favorite thing to do with skin tones. I have a light purple Copic marker that I'll go in after I lie down my skin tones. And you get these really cool, realistic effects. And what you just saw there was that I thought I had the skin tone on my watercolor brush, but I actually had the root color. So it piled all over the face, and it never really recovered from that, which sucks. I like to add lots of blush on my character too. That was my character I made for myself. It didn't come out exactly as I wanted, mostly because of the material I was using was piling up, and I made some dumb beginner errors, but overall I really liked how it came out. I like the style I'm coming with my character design, and I can't wait to do more pieces like this. Thank you for watching, and I hope to have more for you soon. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thanks, bye!